Life has been busy recently, but it's good to be out on the trails. It's now 3 weeks until Ultravasan 90k, so I thought I'd bring the GoPro out with me on my last big long run before the race. Sort of do a bit of an update on how training's been going and what's going on with life. But yeah, it's an absolutely perfect morning today. So the plan today is just somewhere between 3 and 4 hours, doing an out and back on the South Downs Way, and yeah, just taking it easy today. Had a big session yesterday, so yeah, not pushing it today, but I am going out with all my gear for the race, so just testing out, you know, the race vest, water bottles, gels, everything, just to make sure that everything's dialed in for the race in 3 weeks. Life has been a bit busy recently, so haven't had the chance to make as many videos, but yeah, got lots of videos planned. I just need to start making them. But yeah, in the next couple of weeks, me and Cecilia will be moving back to London. Still got plans to move to Sweden, but just in the interim, I'm going to get back to London, back to being a bit closer to where our friends are and social life, etc. So yeah, I love it out here, but I think we're ready to move. So yeah, that's happening in the next couple of weeks, and yeah, we'll only have a few days in our new flat before we head out to Sweden for Ultravasan 90k, and then spend a bit of time over in Sweden, in Stockholm and Gothenburg. But yeah, hopefully things will settle down in September, October, so a bit more time for videos. They're currently getting set up for Boomtown Festival, so yeah, probably the last week we'll be able to run through here until after the festival. Life has been super busy recently, but I have been training quite well, so been really enjoying the training at the moment, but been doing some slightly different things, so focusing much more on the speed, sort of higher end fitness. So been doing a lot like shorter speed work, and yeah, it seems to be paying off. Last weekend I ran a 5k PB, 19 minutes and 1 second, so pretty happy with that. Yeah, so I'm really interested to see how some of this shorter, sharper stuff impacts the longer distance stuff. I've still been doing like long distance running, so last weekend I did a pretty big day of 2.5 hours running in the morning and then 2 hours in the evening. Today I'm obviously doing somewhere between 3 and 4 hours, so how it goes. But yeah, sort of combining the ultra specific distance running with some faster stuff like hill sprints and speed work and park runs. So yeah, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape going into this ultra. Like, it'll be interesting to see how it pays off in the race. I think the 90k is relatively fast for an ultra, not too hilly, you know, gradual downhill for a lot of it. So yeah, it's going to be a good test of the fitness. Been running for just over an hour now. Yeah, definitely starting to warm up a bit. Yeah, taking it super easy, but yeah, it's been a while since I went out on the trails with the vest and all the water and all my gear. So yeah, it's good to do this before the race, just to kind of get refamiliarize myself with it. But yeah, it's pretty good sun exposure today. One of the things I'm quite nervous about with this 90k is that I think I'm going to be really, really tired, because my travel to the race is going to be a bit hectic, a bit chaotic. So on the Friday morning, I've got a flight at about 9 a.m, so I'm probably gonna have to leave home at like 6 a.m, and I land in Sweden about 1 p.m, and I've got to try and jump on a 3-4 hour train up to the finish line of the race. So I'll probably get to my hotel at about 6 p.m. the night before the race and have enough time to like check in, have food. But then I'm getting a coach to the start line of the race. So I think that coach is at like 2:33 a.m. So I'm probably going to get, I don't know, max 4 or 5 hours sleep after a long travel day. And then, yeah, jump on a coach to start the race. And I think the race starts at like 5 or 6 a.m. And so, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a hectic start to the race. And then obviously run 90k. I haven't quite got my pacing strategy nailed yet. I don't know, somewhere like 9-10 hours, but I need to actually sit down and calculate what my pacing strategy is going to be. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how tired I am during this race after what is going to be inevitably a tiring travel day and then a pretty limited sleep. But no, I'm looking forward to it, but that is definitely the one thing that I'm like, yeah, not really looking forward to. Oh, I love it out here. It's been a long time since I got this far out on the South Downs. Oh, it definitely makes me want to run the South Downs 100 again, maybe someday. Oh, especially on a day like today, where the weather is just perfect. Oh. Reached the point where they have the first aid station on the South Downs 100. Last time I was here was during that race. What, over 12 months ago now, so yeah, good memories here. Just coming up to the viewpoint as well. This place is stunning. Oh, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Oh, I love this place. place is heaven. Oh, this is the spot where I had my photo taken on the South Downs 100, which I used for the thumbnail. Oh, and you can see why the photographer's here. It's just absolutely stunning. Oh. Right. Oh, there's a spider on the camera. Oh, right. That's 19 kilometres in 2 hours. So, I'm going to start heading back to Winchester now. Oh. Oh. I'm really tempted just to keep going. Oh. It's beautiful out here. I've been listening to Tom Evans' new ultra running podcast for this run. We'll probably get through the entire podcast in the length of this run, but yeah, enjoying it. Oh, I really hope he keeps it up, because it's always nice to see a podcast when it's been running for, I don't know, 2-3 years and they're consistently putting out episodes. I've had far too many of my favourite podcasts just give up after like 30 or 40 episodes. So yeah, enjoying it, but hope he keeps it up. It is lovely out here. Very sociable as well. Keep bumping into other runners, having a quick stop in to have a quick chat. It's nice that today's a easy long run, so I don't really need to stress about time. So if I'm going to stop and talk, I'm not going to worry about how much that's impacting the pace. Just out here to enjoy it today. Get some good time on the legs. Especially because I had a big session yesterday. 3 by 10 minutes threshold, and then followed up with 8 by 30-second hill sprints, which, yeah, that was a bit of a killer session on a Saturday morning. So yeah, today is just a day for enjoying the trails. Yeah, looking forward to exploring some new routes when we move to London. Going to be in southwest London, around like Barnes, Richmond area. So yeah, lots of training on the river, lots of training around Richmond Park, and hopefully I can find a group of people to train with for the harder sessions, because yeah, doing speed sessions on your own is pretty brutal. Time for another gel. Been trying these precision gels after seeing Luke Barrett use it a lot, so I thought I'd try them out, see how they go. Enjoying them so far. We'll probably use them for the 90k in August. They are nice, these gels, and I like the way the lid doesn't break off fully when you open it, but I do find the bit that you put in your mouth is sometimes a bit like sharp on the mouth, bit abrasive, but no, gels are nice and tasty, so yeah, going to be using them for Ultravasan. Picked up some company for the jog home, so 3.5 hours in, 33k, so yeah, a little bit faster on the way home, but yeah, always nice to run with company.